from the soul with it. Yeah.
So the Oklahoma City Thunder, former MVP, Mr. Triple-Double himself, Russell Westbrook, undergoes knee surgery and will miss the NBA preseason. Russell Westbrook had arthroscopic surgery on his right knee and will be reevaluated in 4 weeks to determine when he'll be healthy enough to suit up for the Thunder. I believe Rachel Nichols, who is the host of ESPN The Jump, said he could possibly miss some games during the regular season as well. And she asked former NBA star Paul Pierce, is this a big deal? Paul Pierce responded by saying, yes, this is a big deal. And he said that if OKC get off to a slow start, it could be bad news for OKC. He said if they are in a playoff setting, they're not going to defeat a team like the Golden State Warriors. So that's when Rachel Nichols had responded by saying, you don't think they'll get an 8th seed or they'll do bad just because Westbrook is out? And that's when Paul Pierce responded by saying, well, we didn't think that they would lose in the first round to the Utah Jazz. So instantly I turned into the Joker. I got this little evil snicker like... And that's not because Westbrook got injured. Honestly, all jokes to the side, I will never, that's one thing I will never do. I will never wish injury on no player by all means. I will never do that. You know, as much as I don't respect Paul George's decision to stay in OKC, Paul George's injury was one of the worst injuries I've ever seen. I still can't watch that injury till this day. That was the most horrifying video I've ever seen. His leg, I don't even want to talk about it. It was so disturbing. But what I will say is this. There's this word in the dictionary called karma, Paul George. And you better be at church right now, begging the Lord to leave the heavens and suit up and help you in OKC. If he don't get no help in OKC, bruh, this man might be in some serious trouble. And he better hope that Jesus Christ can come help him in the flesh. I'm talking about in the flesh. He better hope that he hear over that PA announcer. Starting at the point guard position. He's 6'8", 250 pounds. Wearing a crown of thorn on his head with some Air Jordan customized brown Christ sandals. He is the reason for the Thunder. Literally. Jesus Christ. Paul George, you better be praying. Because if Westbrook don't come back, bruh, it's going to be a long season for you. Okay? Now, I told you guys when Paul George decided to re-sign with the OKC Thunder, he will regret it. And it will be a struggle because OKC don't have no three-point shooting, nor do they have enough depth on their roster. And if the OKC Thunder don't play well this season, this could be huge for the Lakers. And possibly we could slide up a notch and possibly get the 7th seed. Now, I said the 8th seed. If now we start to see more changes as the season start to progress, then the Lakers could slide up even further. Now, Paul George, Mr. Fisherman, when you came to Staples Center, didn't the fans cheer so loud for you and welcome you? Made you feel welcome like this was your home. You didn't even take a meeting with the greatest team ever. The greatest team to ever exist. This franchise is more important than any football team, any baseball team, any soccer team, volleyball team, little league team, and you disrespect us. After Magic got fined for tampering, and you talk about the Lakers didn't make me feel wanted because they wouldn't trade a lot for you. Bruh, the OKC Thunder didn't trade a lot for you. What are you talking about? Everybody and their mama know that you better than Victor Oladipo. And if y'all fail this season, the Pacers clearly want to trade. And I don't want to see you asking for no trade by the trade deadline. You know, I told people, you know, I told y'all there was a reason why Kevin Durant left. Westbrook is a great player, but he's a hothead. He can't control his emotions. What did I tell y'all? Y'all gonna start listening to me one day. You know, but Westbrook is going to eventually break down because he relies a lot on his athleticism. He goes 200 miles per hour and he doesn't conserve a lot of energy. See, Westbrook, I'll commend him on that. He has Kobe and Michael Jordan's aggressive mentality, and he has their will to win. But what he doesn't have is controlled aggression. You know, he doesn't know how to channel it properly, which is why it's so easy to get in his head, why he get texts, why he fouls out. Donovan Mitchell is a rookie balling like a bona fide superstar, and you got Ricky Rubio who done got you out of being focused. He made you lose that much focus. You were so zoned in and so focused on Ricky Rubio, who's not even the best player on the team. He had one great game, and you were so busy focused on shutting him down that you forgot about the entire other team. So that was a agenda. That was your agenda. That was personal. And as the saying go, it ain't personal. It's just business. I feel like Westbrook doesn't focus on other aspects of his game that will make him, you know, successful, like his footwork, conserving energy, perfecting his three-point shooting. Just way too self-centered. And I can't wait. I can't wait till the Lakers. I can't wait till the Lakers play OKC. Paul George, be ready, because it's going to be a blowout. Trust me.